really lucky today to be joined by Joe Root. Now, a year ago, Joe, you came into bat at Lord's, first test against New Zealand. England were in a bit of trouble, 30 for 3, and you hit your second ball for 4 and immediately sort of settled the nerves. What was your thinking there?
Walking down through the long room, probably a little bit earlier than I anticipated on that first morning, but got out to the middle and looked at the field, and the first thing you see is a full slip cordon, a couple of gullies. You look ahead at the rest of the field and you just see space everywhere, which for me, I always think any chance to score, you've got to take that opportunity. And when there's that many gaps and spaces in front of you, it's a really good way of getting the pressure back onto the opposition and scoring runs quickly and trying to get the scoreboard moving at a tempo which is uncomfortable for their captain and their bowlers.
And it was the shot that in a way has made you famous, I suppose. It's the shot that's probably photographed most, your shot, that sort of square drive. So what's the principle behind that shot?
On a day like that, there was a bit of swing early on and there was movement off the wicket, so you want to make sure that it is right up there, but when it does swing and when it does move, bowlers generally try and get it that little bit fuller to entice you to drive, which I think is a great opportunity for you then to score quite quickly and heavily. Obviously not all the time it works and you can look slightly reckless on occasion, but the majority of it is just getting in a really strong position, getting your head nice and over your front foot, and then just making a good solid contact with the delivery. I think there are a few players like Ben Stokes, for example, who likes to absolutely go gun-ho at every ball, but that's just the style that he plays in. Mine's trying to be nice and controlled. It's a lot easier to then go into a defensive stroke with the same footwork, with the same line your back comes down. And the more that you are aggressive and the more that you play those strokes and you try and take advantage of any loose bowling, the more pressure the bowler feels at the end of his mark, and the less margin for error he feels he has.
What about that? How does it feel, play a shot like that?
No, it feels pretty good actually, especially on your innings. It can settle you right down and give you a lot of confidence moving into the rest of your knock. So again, it's trying to get that judgment right between the length of the bowling, obviously if it's swinging or not, and trying to take the risk into account, but at the same time, I always think that when there's so many gaps available, you've got to try and take advantage of it and remember that you don't play a shot to get out. You're looking to score all the time.